All right, hello YouTube. So I got a PowKiddy RGB20SX in here from AliExpress. I am very excited here to to try this out. I've already had an RGB30, so and I'm a bit disappointed in it. Like it's it's a horizontal, supposed to be more ergonomic, but it just really didn't feel like it. Just feel like holding a box. Then on top of that, the D-pad, it is just unusable. I mean, you could probably play like 30 minutes, you would want to put it down. So you're probably wondering why I would get an RGB20SX when it should be the same thing but vertical. But I saw Joey's review and it feels like the controls sound like they're completely different, and they actually are the same and different. Yeah, I mean there's like one big difference which really matters that I've noticed here, but let's just kind of go with the what's the same. I mean these buttons just the same. I mean they feel the same. There's really, I feel like no difference here. Same thing with the the start and the select buttons. I mean they're just like little knobs on the RGB30, whereas they're rounded on the RGB20SX here. The thumbsticks, really same thing. They do kind of feel the same. Where the differences lie, I feel like the most important is the D-pad. They may look similar, but they feel significantly different. I mean, this thing is just like all over the place. Like it is just, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's, ugh. Whereas this one is just so tight. Like it is, you can just feel the difference. It's so much tighter. Yes, they're still kind of the same. There's still like a little bit of a sharpness, going on, but it's way less sharp on this one, I would say. But yeah, this one is just so much tighter. I mean, but yeah, I keep seeing these reviews saying, it's the same thing. I mean, and it is and it isn't. Like it's just significantly tighter. Like it is just wow. I mean, it's like a Arbonic, RG35XX plus, almost tightness, I mean, yeah, I mean, this one's, the RGB PowKiddy is maybe a little bit looser, but it's still way tighter than this mess on the RGB, RGB30. Like this is, like I said, I can use this for 30 minutes and put it down. I mean, what's the point of having a nice screen if it's just unusable? So this one was significantly a lot more usable for me. The differences as well, you got obviously the shoulder buttons are these non-stacked inline ones, which are just, yeah. Whereas you got these nice, raised shoulder ones. I know some reviewers just, they don't like it, but I actually like it. I like it. So I don't know what to say. I really do like these, and it's a way more ergonomic, compared to this RGB30. I mean, you got this little kind of finger rest. You're just holding it like this, whereas you're holding like a box, and it's not, I don't know. I just feel like this vertical one is just so much more ergonomic compared to the RGB30. Another thing that is a difference is the build quality. This transparent plastic is just phenomenal compared to RGB30, which PowKiddy is not known for anything when it comes to build quality, and you could just you can feel it. It's not like Arbonic build quality. So yeah, this transparent plastic is just phenomenal. It looks great. I mean, it looks great. I don't know, I say feels great, in the hand. So it's yeah, it's way different there. Some things still disappoint me though that are still the same. This this battery issue is still like an issue. I mean, you could wake up, it could be you could power it on and you are literally could see like 100%, or you could see 0%. You really can't tell what battery life you have. It's just all over the place. And I've actually tried ArcOS to see if there was really any difference, and no, still the same thing. Could be a 0%, could be 100%. You can't tell the battery life. It's the same thing with the RGB30. You know, I've heard other reviewers, which again is super weird, but you know, they say, oh no, it's fixed. You know, I haven't, you know, seen anything. Nah, for me, it's more the same. Maybe, you know, they've switched battery manufacturers in the middle of it or something. I don't know, but yeah, still more of the same when it comes to this battery issue. I will say you know, there's also obviously a difference in the starting operating system. There's was it Rocknex versus the, gosh, what was the other one start with an L? Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about, but yeah, there's definitely a difference in operating system, but it's just the same. Like, I feel like it's the same, but of a different name. There's, you know, there's the usual little changes and, you know, the difference of an operating system, but it's just, you know, it's just the same in my opinion. But yeah, the reason, you know, I got this unit was, you know, it's Game Boy Color. This is what this 1x1 screen does, is play, you know, Game Boy games, you know, and I feel like they need to be played in a vertical format. Also, Pico 8 is just phenomenal. Like, Pico 8 is just... wow, it is really great here. But yeah, I mean, you can see what I'm talking about. Let's play Zelda here really quick and see if I can find it. There it is, sort of. There it is. All right, let's just play from the beginning here. I'm gonna see if I need to zoom in, but man, the screen is just phenomenal, just phenomenal. Like, wow. Still the same, you know, same screen, but vertical. I can attest to that. And I mean, the screen's perfect. You know, you hear every single review, perfect screen. It is a perfect screen. Like, brightness, contrast, resolution. It's just a perfect screen. You just, you know, and you're getting this all for, you know, $70 if you get it on, you know, with some promo codes on AliExpress. But it's, you know, it's absolutely worth it. Like, yeah, it's definitely a phenomenal screen here. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, there it is. And I know this camera's probably not going to do this screen any kind of justice here. It's, you know, it's different, you know, going through another medium, and seeing this screen here. It's way different in real life. And yeah, I mean, it is great. So right now I still have a save here. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get the right zoom here. But yeah, you can definitely tell it still looks phenomenal even through this medium. Yeah, I'm just really bad at this. All right, let's just go around here. All right. One thing I will say with this screen here is that, you know, there's no issues with light bleeding that you get on IPS. It's super annoying, you know, to have hot spots in the corners, that kind of thing. I didn't see it on the RGB30. I don't see it on the RGB20SX. So there's none of that kind of, you know, hot spots or anything like that. I know the RGB Cube just came out. It's got terrible, I'm sorry, not hot spots, light bleed. Yes, so I'm talking about light bleed. And, you know, the RGB30 and the RGB20SX, no issues on any kind of light bleeding at all. So I don't know. I don't know what to say on what's going on with that cube. It looks like some type of build issue, and, you know, sounds like maybe they fixed it. But yeah, this is definitely a phenomenal screen. Contrast is just great, and, you know, I'm just dying here. I don't... I am not really that good here. And it's not due to the controls, I'm just bad. Alright, well that's enough of this here. Let's play some Pico 8. Yeah, let's play some Pico 8 here. Yeah, let's get out of this. Let's save really quick here. No, not core options. Save in the state. No, actually, tell you what, let's go ahead, and since we're playing Zelda, let's play some Super Nintendo here. Where are you? I must say 8x7 SNES is fantastic. Like, I can play SNES games with this system with 8x7. I mean, it's just great. It's just a joy to use. I don't feel like I need to pick up another system, you know, another 4x3 here, like, you know, an RG35XX Plus or anything like that. I can play it on this unit, and I just enjoy it a lot more than, you know, playing it on a 3/2 inch 4x3 screen. So let's go ahead and load it up. A Link to the Past here. Let's just start fresh. And I may have to change the core here because it'll probably start by 4x3 by the looks of it. Let me zoom a little out here. Yeah, let's change this. So let's get into the game first. Yeah, see, it's right now it's the regular 4x3. Let's go ahead and let me zoom back in here, and we're gonna change the aspect ratio here really quick. Where are you? Oh boy, wrong one. Video. There you are. Let's do scaling. Aspect ratio is 4x3. Let's do 8x7. And there you are. Perfect. All right. Oh, come on now. There it is. Perfect. See if I can bypass this, or just not really, but let me zoom out so you can see. All right, probably not. Let's zoom back in, but as you can see, it doesn't you know, the black bars, maybe it's tough to see, but you're talking like you know, just like just like the tiniest of black bars. So it is, you know, it's way usable. The black bars are just so small that, like, it's basically full screen, in my opinion, doing 8x7 here on SNES. So it's fantastic. Wow, come on now. Let's kind of get that in the get that in the camera here, but. Alright, well, you guys all seen, you know, Zelda Link to the Past. There's no point in playing it. I just wanted to show you guys the aspect ratio. It's just perfect, you know, 8x7. It's really a joy to use. So let's just get out of this. Actually, 1 second here. And let's play some Pico 8, like some Pico 8. I didn't think these games would actually be so fun. They're so simple, but they are just so fun. Like, this is, if Game Boy and Game Boy Color are not enough, then Pico 8 is going to be enough for you guys. A reason alone to get this unit. It is just fantastic. I've been playing this just this simple game here, you know, just shooting stuff. And this one, I don't use the D-pad. I use the thumbstick here. Just shooting stuff, you know, like the old arcade games here. And, you know, it's simple but fun. I don't know what to say. And that's what's also good about having a unit, you know, that has a D-pad and a thumbstick. You know, if you know, some games are D-pad centric, and others, you know, you need a thumbstick here, and this one just plays fantastic with this thumbstick. What I also feel is pretty great here is that, you know, I know some reviewers say the thumbsticks get in the way, but for me, like, not at all. Like, they're just not there for me. I've never accidentally hit them or anything like that. All right, well, let's get out of this. I'm starting to lose here. we'll play one more. I know there was that, I played a beat 'em up, which is, let's see, beat 'em up here. A maze ball dudes. Absolutely hilarious. Just a simple game. All these games are really simple, but they're just fun, you know. Yeah, as you can see, you know, the president's been kidnapped by ISIS ninjas. You know, happens all the time. And yeah, you're just fighting these ISIS ninjas. You got literally 2 buttons. You know, like, was it B and A? B to punch, A to jump up. Whoa, I didn't know I could do that. So apparently I can like jump kick them or something. Yeah. So I guess, you know, with that 2-button combination, you can even jump kick people. It's pretty fun. Let's see this hamburger. Oh man, come on, give me back the president. Oh man, this is great. And you know, this Pico 8, 3,000 plus games, 3,000 plus games, only $15. Amazing. Like I said, just this system alone is worth it for Pico 8. All right, guys, let's step out of that. I mean, there's definitely you know, there's other systems you can play obviously on here, and it's not gonna be so great, you know what I mean? I mean, you obviously have the NES, you have the Game Boy Advance. I mean, Game Boy Advance. Let's play Advance Wars. Yeah. I mean, this is not the system I'd play it on at all. I mean, look at it. That's some pretty bad. You know, a lot of big black bars top and bottom here. Yeah, I mean, it's not something I play it on like at all. So let's just get out of that. Yeah, definitely I would not play Game Boy Advance on this here. Let's see, Sega Master System. I mean, it's just another 4x3. I'm not sure if you would want to play 8x7 on this. Let's just play some Golden Axe Warrior. It's just a simple game here. Let's see. I'll tell you what, let's just put my initials here. Yeah. And actually, no, what is this? Oh, I remember this. Yeah, but you see, let's try to change the aspect ratio. Let's see what happens. I would not play this on 8.7, but yeah, this is let's just play it as is, but it's you know, it's small, definitely small. Yeah, I really don't know how to play this one here. Yeah, oh, okay, now I remember playing this. I got my butt beat on this. I'm probably gonna die in like 2 seconds from these slime looking things here. But yeah, this aspect ratio is definitely not something, you know, I'd play this on. So let's just get out of this. We'll go ahead and see if I can save this really quick here. Quick menu, save states. All right, let's just save that state here. All right, so yeah, I mean, that's Sega Master System. So any of the 4x3s other than SNES, I just wouldn't recommend to play this here at all. I mean, I played PlayStation, Crash Bandicoot. It's nice to play. I mean, like I said, the thumbstick placement, I have no issues, you know, with the thumbstick placement on this on the unit at all. All right, so got the PlayStation up and running here just to show, you know, how it looks here. Again, the aspect ratio is not going to look good on the PowKiddy RGB S20X here, but I just want to show you just a little bit of 2 other systems here, you know, just how it really does look. Actually, do want to pause that. And I mean, it's you know, it's playable, but it's not something I would play on, you know. When it comes to PlayStation on the RGB20SX, I mean, you can play it, but it's, you know, it's not going to be the best experience. And you know, it's the same with other systems. Some of them are a little bit better. I know I was playing some Sega Genesis, I think some Aladdin. Let me go over here really quick. Sega Genesis, some Aladdin there. And, you know, it was decent. You know, it wasn't, it's not the, again, the best system played on. Any kind of 4x3s is just, or a 3x2s is just, you know, they're just too small. But yeah, I mean, you can play it. It's okay. I mean, it's, I don't remember these controls here, but yeah, you can definitely play it. But yeah, I mean, that's been my first impressions. I mean, everybody keeps saying it's a niche system, and you know, it's niche, but I think the better word to use for it's like a master. You know, it's a master at Game Boy, it's a master at Game Boy Color, it's a master at Pico 8. And you know, it's such an extreme on, you know, Game Boy Color, and Pico 8 that yeah, it's you know, extreme on the other end as well with these other systems. They're just not, you know, wouldn't play on them because it's just, you know, the aspect ratio with the 1x1 is just, they're just too small when it comes towards it here. But guys, and yeah, that was Sega Genesis and PlayStation. I'm not gonna play them all. It's more of the same, you know. This aspect ratio does not work well for the other consoles. They show up too small. And it's just, you know, there's better systems to play them on here. Again, I mean, you hear all the reviewers, this is a niche device. And yeah, I mean, it's such to extreme, you know, it does Game Boy Color, and Pico 8, you know, I think the best, you know, compared to the other systems that, you know, it's an extreme weakness on the others. And it's just, you know, it's a trade-off. That's why it's a niche device, or if you will, like, you know, a master device when it comes to obviously the Game Boy Color, and Pico 8, that yeah, it had to make some sacrifices. And that's, you know, with the aspect ratio, that's how you know, why it's so good with the Game Boy and Game Boy Color. And the Pico 8 is due to that aspect ratio, which is, you know, obviously going to be a trade-off with the other systems, with the 4x3 and the 3x2 and the 16.9. They just look so small on this, with huge you know, huge black borders top and bottom. But yeah, I mean, that's why you would pick up another system. But yeah, for this one, this is like my go-to for Game Boy Color, Pico 8. I mean, I have a whole bunch of systems. You know, I have an ROG Ally, a Steam Deck OLED. You know, I have all these other handhelds here. You know, got the PowKiddy X55, the RGB30. You know, I mean, the list goes on. Mini MiU, you know, Plus. I mean, I've got other systems I can play these games on that are just, it's you know, it's gonna look way better than playing on this RGB 20SX here. Yeah, but yeah, I really do think everybody should have this in their collection. It is something that you know, it does its job so well that it just beats out other consoles. And I do think it's not just another, you know, RGB30 vertical. Again, the D-pad is significantly tighter. The build quality is a lot better because, I mean, this transparent plastic is fantastic. Yes, there's still more of the same. The buttons are the same. The thumbsticks are the same. The start and select's the same. Even the placement, you know, of the power and reset here, and I forgot to mention this, is next to each other, which is not great. Because I literally powered this on like at 6 in the morning, and I hit the reset button. It really resetted my game. I didn't even, you know, do a save state or anything, so I kind of lost my progress. I'm not happy about that, but it's the same placement as the RGB30. I mean, they're right next to each other. Yeah, I mean, other than you know, different placements for the game and the OS on the right, game on the left. The ergonomics are significantly, to me, way better than the RGB30. So yeah, this is the system to get. I think everybody should have this. It just does, again, you know, the consoles I mentioned so well. But yeah, that's it, guys. If you like the video, please like. If you guys want more, please subscribe. Also, yeah, give me your guys' opinion on this unit. I mean, I think it's fantastic. I feel like it's one of the most complete units I've tested this year, and if you got this unit, I don't think you would be disappointed at all. It's a joy to use. I can't stop playing Game Boy Color and Pico 8 games on it. I just really can't. But yeah, see you guys later.